Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your name, by the way?
Miranda.
Miranda. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you. So your character is stepping kind of into the superhero role a little bit more lately. How fun has that been for you to play?
Oh man, it's so much fun playing an emerging superhero because you don't just get to play the powers, you also get to see every single way that they fail. It was a genius little ploy to have his freeze breath come in by sneezing on stage in front of his girlfriend. I mean, or the girl he really liked at the time. There's so many genius ways to make these powers fail, and I think that's the real fun part.
Definitely, and we saw him fly for the first time.
Flying is intense. It's a lot of that muscle group that you don't really work squeezing your legs together. You know the machine at the gym that has dust on it? That's all those machines you gotta use. But man, it was really fun. It was crazy going in that building full of fire and having to, perform. It was an absolute pleasure. It really was.
They literally had it on fire?
They had it on fire. So our special effects team is sincerely the best ever. I mean, they are so talented and hardworking that they make this show, they amp it up. So sometimes they use practical effects like that. They really, they lit a building on fire. Obviously, it was all safe. It was all gas flames, and it was all made sure that no one would be harmed, and no one was harmed. But man, I mean, I'm used to stage where you really have to imagine stuff, and being in the fire, it was pretty easy to do my job.
Yeah, very true. And though I think the hoodie is really cool, is there going to be any other disguise techniques? I'm a little worried about its efficiency.
It didn't work very well versus John Henry Irons, did it? No, I don't really know what he was thinking with the hoodie, except the fact that it looked really cool.
I mean, that's all he had at the time.
I know, right? I mean, honestly, I think he could try to get a little more creative. If you're leaning towards the question of a costume, I mean, him having a costume and having a full suit would kind of mean him committing to playing that character. And whether or not that happens in a state where he doesn't know where he is and he doesn't know who this other person is that he's trying to be, that would be an interesting thing. But also, what if he solidified himself and then found that as well? It's going to be an interesting mix to see what exactly happens and if he'll have to take it on super young.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much.
Yo, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.